Let's get involved, involved. Let's get involved, involved. Let's get involved, 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 involved. Let's get involved, involved. Let's get involved, involved. Let's get involved, involved.
I start off by reading on unity and faith. And this comes from Chinua Achebe's book, The Trouble with Nigeria, a great book written in 1983. One of the things I learned from reading this book is that apparently the good old days were not so good. But let me read from Chinua Achebe. He says, the most commonly enunciated Nigerian ideal is unity. So important is it to us that it stands inscribed on our coat of arms, and so sacred that the blood of millions of our countrymen and women was shed between 1967 and 1970 to uphold this unity against secessionist forces. I think it was Mr. Ukpabi Asika who defined Nigerian unity as an absolute good. How valid is this notion of unity as an absolute good? Quite clearly, it is nonsense. Unity can only be as good as the purpose for which it is desired. Obviously, it is good for a group of people to unite to build a school or a hospital or a nation. But supposing a group of other people get together in order to rob a bank, their unity is therefore deemed undesirable. Indeed, lawyers will call that kind of unity by the unflattering name of conspiracy. Therefore, we cannot extol the virtues of unity without first satisfying ourselves that the end to which the unity is directed is unimpeachable. As a young student of our political history, I was aware of the comments of some of our nation's founding fathers regarding the lack of a basis for Nigeria's unity, since we were merely a contraption of colonial administrative convenience. But almost 60 years after successfully winning independence from the British, fighting a bitter civil war against secession, and surviving many years of brutal military dictatorship and a plethora of corrupt and ineffective political leaders, Nigerians, all of us, must find the basis for national unity and forge our future together based on it. So the question is there a basis for Nigeria's unity? Certainly there is. Our commonalities stem from our collective deprivations. All Nigerians, regardless of their ethnic or religious backgrounds, have been victims of deprivation. Poverty, unemployment, poor education, corruption, lack of social amenities and physical infrastructure, indiscipline and bad leadership are pervasive all over the country. To those who are actively campaigning that one ethnic group or part of the country dominates the others, they will see that all ethnic groups have been devastated by these deprivations. There is no single part of this country that is fulfilled or less deprived. We are all equally victims of our deprivation. So if there is some basis for Nigeria's unity, my dear friends, it is our collective deprivation and suffering and working together to overturn the tide. So Nigerians, wake up, shake off the lies of ethnic and sectional prejudice, identify our common enemy, deprivation, and all the forces that are conspiring together to create and sustain it, and fight them. In the words of acclaimed leadership writer John C. Maxwell, in what he describes as the 101% principle, let us find the 1% that we agree on and give it 100% of our efforts to resolve. If not, we will allow the 99% that we don't agree on to destroy us.
Let's get involved.
Omagbise Barrow is the promoter of the Let's Get Involved campaign and an aspirant for the Federal House of Representatives, Ahmad Buhari Federal Constituency of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, under the platform of the Abundant Nigerian Renewal Party, ANRP. You can find out more about the ANRP and Omagbise's Let's Get Involved campaign using the information on the screen. Get involved.